Good afternoon, everyone. I want to do another reading on Khalessi, the little 3-year-old that went missing from Virginia, and they presume to be passed on. She was in the care of Candy Royer and Candy's boyfriend, Travis Brown. They've been arrested in Pennsylvania, and if I'm not mistaken, in the next couple of days, they'll be going to court. I really need to look that up, because it may be now. So, but I want to do a reading with these cards on her. Just see what we get for this baby, if she is ever going to be found. I need to do a few things, because I have not cleansed my cards from the last reading, so. And I don't want no interference or confusion. To go on with this reading. So we're going to do this real quick. Just cleanse the cards a little bit. I need all old energies to go away. We want a nice, new, clean reading for Khalessi, the 3-year-old missing from Virginia. I want to get a good cleanse on these cards. Get a brand new reading for Khalessi with new energies. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just wipe away any negative energies that's surrounding us. Like I've said many times, be sure you have a window open for the negative energies to leave out of. And then y'all already know, I'm doing this bay leaf. This bay leaf is to take away any evil spirits that's lurking to try to get in through any type of portal holes. We're just going to close that off. Burning bay leaves gets rid of evil energies. And that's very important. So, your white sage is to get rid of negative energies, and your bay leaf is to get rid of anything evil trying to find its way in. All right, Khalessi. Khalessi, are we ever gonna find you? Oh no, that's way too many cards. Are we ever gonna find you? Can you give us a hint to where maybe when you might be found, if you will be found? Are you gonna be found? I want to be sure. I should get a good shuffle on these cards for her. I know we're all ready for this sweet baby to be found. We're all ready for Candi and Travis to be back in Virginia so they can really do a more in-depth interrogation on them. Khalessi needs justice, and anything we do that keeps her face and name out there, so let's do this. And we're gonna cut the deck. Go ahead and pull. Shuffle. Okay. I just felt the urge to shuffle a little more, so. Deck again. So we got movement. So there's going to be movement in her case. There's going to be some type of movement going on in her case. Then we got the Spirit of Place in reverse. Oh wow. The Sad Embrace in reverse. We got home. That very well right there could mean that she's going to be coming home. Field the Dreams and Slow and Steady. The case is going slow, but it's going steady. She is going to be brought home. There is movement going on in the case. Let's see. We also got a sad embrace in reverse. Oh, she got to feel the dreams in reverse too. This card is I'm sorry, I was reading a message that I got. Um, this card is sad embrace in reverse. And this card means that somebody it's hard to explain. Actually, this shows that the suffering and the loss will soon go away. So I don't know if this card is meant for Khalessi, or if it's meant for Candice or Travis. One of them is suffering. I just don't believe Travis has any conscience to feel like he's suffering in any type of way. So this could be Candi is suffering with the decisions that she's made in life. You know, she's cleaned up in jail now. She's not on drugs. Now she's thinking about, you know, what happened, and she's suffering from it. But what I do know, there's movement in her case. It's slow and it's steady. And she got the home card. So that to me tells me that yes, she will be found and she will be coming home. Obviously not as fast as we would like for it to. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is, I had to look at the book because I pulled them in reverse, and I really hadn't this is the first time I pulled this card out of my whole deck through this whole entire time. I believe this is going to be for Candi or Travis, and like I said, I just don't believe Travis has any regrets or any soul, or maybe Candi that don't have any regrets or any soul. I don't know, but one of them is suffering. Okay, it may be both. This right here tells them that, you know, they hold the power of the truth and they need to let the truth go. They need to speak. They need to let the truth go. And then right after these cards here, the home card comes. So, so you know, this, is kind of a mixture of a card reading for the entire case, I would assume, because it's showing us movement in the case. You know, there is movement in the case. Somebody is going to speak up. Somebody knows the truth. Somebody is living with regret. Then we got the home card. That could mean that Candace and Travis are coming home, but we already know this. So I'm taking this as, you see like a little beacon of light up there. And there's a clock right there. Actually, that clock says that's 6, 7, 8, like 10 to 8. So I don't know, 8 o'clock or close to 8 o'clock, either AM or PM is going to be a certain time in this case. Maybe when they find Khalessi. Look this card a little harder because I need the light. I need to be able to see the light. Oh, wow. Okay. I really need to find my glasses aren't quite good enough, but there's a sign right there that says life. So I think this card is saying that Khalessi is going to come home, and it may be because somebody feels so much guilt that it's eating them up inside, and they're gonna speak the truth. They know the truth, and they're gonna speak the truth. If it's Candi or Travis or somebody who knew the situation, they're gonna speak the truth. It's gonna come out. So, and she is gonna come home. The case is moving slow. We know this. It's been moving slow, but it does tell us it's steady. Okay? So we're going to get some answers soon. Something about that time there is going to be suspicious. It's going to be going to be something about close to 8 o'clock, around that time, 7:30, in between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, something has to do with that time. So I'm feeling a little better about this reading with her, because the last couple of readings I've done, you know, I've asked that, you know, where could she be? Is she going to be found? And I swear to you, every time I pulled a card for that child, it came that, you know, that it's not our time to know right now. You know, it wasn't our time to know right now. But these cards here is telling us that there's been changes and there's been movement in the case. And somebody knows is being pressured to tell the truth. They're feeling regret. Whatever it is they're feeling, but they're feeling it. And it's quite heavily. Khalessi will be coming home. And it's going to be slow and steady. And, I need to really get a better pair of glasses. So the Field of Dreams If you look up here, you kind of got some stars floating. So, yeah. Very interesting card reading this go round. I'm very happy with it. My cards have always been correct. I mean, we may be off a tad bit here or there, or not quite clear, but they have always been really close and pretty much correct. So I kind of look forward to see what's going on. Here in a minute, I'm gonna look and see if let's look and see when they get out. When they're, no. Yeah, right here. That's what we want. So then we'll go right here, right there. Okay. You always got to put in a date. So oh wait, over here. We'll do yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that right there to today. Okay. And we'll do today, that's fine. Or let's go past today in case their court date is way past that. Oh, it's just not gonna let us go past today. Okay, we're good. We'll do today, that's fine. Alright. Let's do this. You know it's an active case. You know it's a criminal case. All right, let's see what this says, because I know it's this month. Filing date, 9/4. Okay, so she's still there. Let's go to the docket. Waiting. What is this? Okay. Awaiting trial, 10/27. 9/24, awaiting filing information. Plea hearing, 11/24. Okay. So we still have another week before their plea hearing. So yeah, so her charges right now with just Pennsylvania only is receiving stolen property. So they're going to give her time served and she's gonna be back in Virginia. So that could be what this card is right here. So let's go to go back here. Let's do no, brown. Yep, right there it is. Now let's see what Travis. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, okay, okay. No, this one here's Travis. There's just two Travises now. We are looking for this Travis here. We're gonna look at his docket.
Are you getting cash out for this?
Let's see. Okay. So that's kind of strange. He's still carrying all of his charges. At one point, so was Candi, but they just got her down to 2 counts of receiving stolen property. But they still have him with receiving stolen property in possession of controlled substance by per not reg, use possession of drug paraphernalia, receiving stolen property, and forgery. So they took her forgery charges off in everything. Huh. And he's the one with the paid attorney, and she's the one with the court-appointed attorney. Let's go back to Candi real quick and check this out. Oh, here she is right here. Okay. Good. Yeah. Oh, no, I see him. Okay. But why doesn't it says charges? But then down here, it's got charges. It's got all those charges down here. Wait for courts. Okay, yeah. They have taken the forgery, they've withdrawn that, and one of the receiving stolen properties, they've withdrawn that. Okay. Okay, defendant wasn't present when they withdrawn those two but they still keep in the possession of drug paraphernalia, uh, the possession of controlled substance, receiving stolen property, and receiving stolen property. All that says. This was done on 10/27. Those are all proceed to court. But the forgery and the receiving stolen property both have been withdrawn for Candi. Let's read a little more on her case. Information filed, arraignment waived. Alright, let's go to Travis and see if they've taken anything off of his. Okay. Charges. He's still got all them charges. Okay, here we go. They've withdrawn both of those on him too. The forgery and the receiving stolen property on 10/27. Wonder why those were withdrawn. Defendant was not present. The stolen property, drug paraphernalia, and in possession of controlled substance. All of those are proceed to court. Then you come down here to the forgery and one receiving stolen property, and those have been withdrawn. Y'all bear with me, I just want to go through this. Okay. Oops, let's go back to Candi. Okay. Alright, let's go. I want to see the court summary. Oh wow, I see 3 withdrawn on the court summary. Okay, let's go down here. Let me see if I can get y'all closer to see what I'm looking at here. I don't know if y'all can still see it or not though. Probably not. Well, just bear with me. So I see a receiving stolen property withdrawn. I see 2 of them withdrawn and the forgery withdrawn. Awaiting extradition. Last action was the extradition hearing. Arrest prior to requisition. Huh. They may be dropping them charges so they could go on and give them time served and get them back to Virginia. Let me see. Their next court date is at what time? Okay. Let me go back here because I want to do her. I want to look at her court summary, not just the docket on her too. So let's look at the court summary. So it's not telling us the time, just 11:24 is when they go for their sentencing, which I feel pretty positive that it will be considered time served, especially with them taking 3 of these. There's 3 of them taken off on her. The forgery, the receiving stolen property, and receiving stolen property. But she does still have both drugs and 2 stolen properties on her too. Huh. Alright, so let's calendar events is what it's going to tell us. Well, it don't tell us the time though. Plea court hearing scheduled 1 p.m. Okay. Alright. So this reading is making more sense to me now because I'm just thinking it was like a mixture of the whole case. But this reading is actually on the case. That there's movement in the case. Somebody's going to speak, tell the truth. They're feeling awful. They're feeling awful. So, this home card could actually mean that Candi and Travis is fixing to be traveling home after their court date. And they'll probably be picked up 8 o'clock that night or in the morning, or arrive to Virginia around that time. Okay, so I'm glad we looked at this. So at 1 p.m., 11:24. We will definitely find out. So right now she's still in Westmoreland prison. And it'll be next week. Just want to check it out, make sure I haven't missed nothing. that was quite interesting to learn that they had 2 stolen properties and the forgery taken off of their case. It's been withdrawn. It's been withdrawn. These are always my go-to cards, because but something made me just told me to read these cards on the case today, and now I see why. So we did learn something. These cards aren't really ready to do a reading with, so I'm just actually playing with them just to see what we get. Yeah. These cards got to be cleaned and everything. I don't want to do a reading on cards that haven't been cleaned yet. But those are my favorite go-to cards. And these cards never misguide you. I mean, so just know there is movement in the case, and I'm sure it's not just talking about the charges that were withdrawn. There's some serious movement going on in the case. They're fixing to go to court on the 21st. It's going to be time served. They're going to come on back home. I believe that time has something to do with that. Somebody's going to speak the truth. It's on their mind to speak the truth. They're being pressured in their own mind. They're being, you know, they're feeling really, really awful. So, slow and steady. Sorry. Case is going slow and steady. It's going, though. It's steady, and that's what counts. So that was quite an interesting reading for me. I'm glad I did that reading. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll talk more about this next week and see what comes of it. Thank you.